Got a skill point. Skill point. Okay. What shall we spend it on? We can get another gourmand. What else can we get? Alchemy. What is this? Easier to see. Okay, those won't really be useful to us yet. Stalwart, we could get max stamina. Fighter's Guild, what is this? Slayer. Okay, increases your weapon and spell damage for 1% for each Fighter's Guild ability slotted. We'll only really need that when we're ready to get abilities. So not yet. Heavy armor. Resolve. Health recovery. Okay, 6% health recovery might be nice. Increasing max health by 1% for each. Increase health by 3%. Okay. We'll do these, I think. Let's see if there's anything else that's interesting. Restoration staff, detection staff, two-handed. What is this heavy weapons one? Grants a bonus. Critical damage increase? That's nice. Okay, we can get these. What are these? Physical resistance. Okay, that's also useful. Notice Nature's Gift. We heal an ally. We'll get that when we're doing more group playing, party playing. We can get another one of Bond with Nature, which I think is what we're gonna get. Yeah, we'll get that one because it heals us. Heals us for 1,000 health. That's a good one. And then next we'll do the heavy armor series, then we'll do the medium armor series. Then we'll get the provisioning ones, probably, then the Nords. Then we'll do... I'm probably gonna forget all of this. We'll do the two-handed one too, that's pretty useful. It's probably not sustainable to be like, okay, I want to get all of the passives before I actually get, like, typical ones, because we keep unlocking more passives as we level up. But, you know what? Oh well. I feel fine with the, skills we have at this point. The bear is pretty useful. For sure. I'm gonna stop ignoring fighting things so we can level up more. Because it's kind of stunting our growth, I've noticed. And I need to be trying to use stuff more. So that fighting is not monotonous. More interesting for everyone involved. Still no Hero Storm? Do a circular sweep. Okay. Down we go. Hides terrible creatures and even more terrible secrets. That is very true. Okay. It's out of range. I'm just gonna keep doing that until we're in range. There we go. think fighting everything we encounter will be useful. Shall we get this, let's discover this ritual site? Maybe? Fighting everything we interact with. I'm gonna go for the way shrine, actually. That's really a better thing to shoot for. Fighting everything we encounter, and also just more readily interacting with the world will be better for our leveling. Also, running away every single time is kind of annoying. Like, yeah, it can be tedious, but it's the point of the game. Oh, that is not bad. The making it stand up and do the fighting, that's not bad at all. No, the fighting, the skill. It's like special skill thing that's charging up right there. Does a good spot of damage. Okay. There's a bear there. Which is sleeping, but that one looks really cool. Hero Guardian increased to rank 4. I like that. There we go. Okay, where is this way shrine that we were going for? Did we have it explored already, actually? Was I being silly? I don't think we did. Okay, it's that one, I believe. I could be going to a different one now. Okay, maybe I am. Hello? There's just a skeleton here? Okay, maybe I was going in the wrong way. It's easy to get lost down here. So let's just go to our quest marker. Talk to Gwendis. Guessing from the title of the quest, I believe we're going to be doing with vampires. Let's read the description. Gwendis of House Ravenwatch recruited me to help free captives trapped inside Greymoor Keep by Lady Asinia. We'll see if that's the correct pronunciation. A cruel vampiric sovereign. Gwendis' friend, Adusadora, is among those prisoners. I should find Gwendis and speak with her. So definitely vampires. Really, when in doubt, vampire. They're so cool. The veil deer. He looks so cool. Ew. Our magicka recovery is pretty good. I don't really feel like we're needing for magicka at most points of the game. Like when we're in a boss fight or in like a Harrow Storm. Of course, it's easy to just spam the skills or spam healing and need some stuff, but usually we're doing pretty good, I believe. Bears fighting saber cats that have been vampire infected. Interesting. Gold, always nice. There's more of these vampire saber cats. They're everywhere. Next time we do go to Solitude, I think we might pick up a weapon. Because we talked about it a few times, that our weapon kind of sucks. And that we're struggling because of it. Maybe even armor as well, because I think we have a good spot of money. 7,000 isn't bad. I haven't really paid attention to our money at all, but just kind of let it do its thing.
You there.
Oh, there she is.
What do you want?
Hello.
I'm not looking for a fight. I just want to find my sister Adusa. She's stuck in Greymoor.
I said friend,
and
it's
I
her
aim
sister.
to get her out. Simple as that. Now, should I start swinging these axes or can we talk?
Greymoor Keep?
Look up. It's hard to miss. Lady Yesenia, the Blood Queen, holds court inside. Or at least she did. Apparently she bent the knee to some ancient vampire from the west. She's called on every vampire in Skyrim to join her here and do likewise.
So she's conscripting the vampires into an army of sorts?
That's what we thought. But the vampires who go into the keep never come out. Adusa slipped in with a group of recruits to take a look around. That was days ago. It's been too long. I'm going in after her. I could use a hand, if you're willing.
Alright, I'll help you find your sister.
You're a lifesaver, literally, if all goes well. First, we need to find a way into the keep. Greymoor elites and their death hounds guard the main gate. No use trying a frontal assault. We've got to find another route. A postern door or something.
You really think that there's an alternate route into the keep?
It seems unintuitive, I know. But I've snuck into enough castles to know there's always another route. A postern door if we're lucky. A sewage pipe if we're not. I'm feeling lucky. How about you?
I guess we'll see. Where would this door be if it existed?
If I had to guess, far side of the courtyard. It's a long, open approach. Too many sight lines to breach in a siege. Luckily, no one's expecting us. Plus, the patrols seem to favor that area. Guards need to have something to guard, right?
Who are you again?
Introductions. Sorry. If my master could see this, he'd be aghast. Gwendis of House Ravenwatch, at your service.
House Ravenwatch?
Haven't heard of us? Good. We're the children of Count Verandis, Lord of Ravenwatch Castle. He taught us to control our urges, to use our dark gifts to defend people rather than enslave
good
them.
vampires.
Hardly common knowledge, though. So, mom's the word, eh?
What brought you and your sister to Skyrim? I was wondering how, like, a human would have gotten in to, like, a vampire recruiting conscription thing.
Oh, nothing much. Just rumors of arcane cyclones in subterranean castles, that sort of thing. We go where our troublemaking kin go, and our kin are definitely up to trouble here in Skyrim. I just wish there were more of us.
Where's this Count Brandis you mentioned?
I'd rather not speak about that if you don't mind. Let's just say he's very far away. Too far away to be of any help.
What more can you tell me about this Blood Queen, Lydia Senia?
Not much. Frustrating, right?
I didn't pay attention
My
to the
sister and I make
pronunciation.
it our business to know all the major players in vampire circles. Until a few weeks ago, we didn't even know this place existed, let alone who sat on the throne. Frankly, it's a little embarrassing.
What have you learned so far?
Well, she's ruthless. No surprise there. A cunning alchemist, too. What I find most remarkable is how she's managed to avoid all the scheming and politicking. I haven't heard a single vampire plotting her downfall. That's unusual.
How so?
Vampires live for conspiracy. It's practically the national sport. Local clans like the Volkahai haven't moved against her, and they've got a lot to gain if she falls. It's weird. And now she capitulates to an outsider? I don't get it.
This Western vampire must be pretty powerful then.
Or clever. But yeah, powerful's more likely. Between you, me, and the stalactites, anyone strong enough to pluck a castle like this out from under a vampire like the Blood Queen is someone I'd just as soon avoid.
Alright. Let's go then. So I didn't see the... Oh. Is this...
Let's start with the courtyard. I'll meet you there.
Wow. Oh. Cool. It's interesting that they mentioned Clan Volkar, which is the clan that Serana and Harkon and Valerica are from in Skyrim. And I do not remember what year Serana was sealed away. Because she was sealed away in like a cave because her dad was annoying. Well, he was a lot more than annoying. He was cunning and wanted to use her as a tool. So he kept her secret so he could keep her safe in a very twisted way. Anyways, I wonder if Harkon, Valerica, or Serana exist at this point as vampires or not, because she does have some of the pure vampire bloodline, or whatever you want to call it, if I remember correctly. Like it's a special thing, like the older a vampire is, the more powerful it is, because the stronger its bloodline is, due to how vampires are created in the Elder Scrolls. Which is a horrible creation story, really. Molag Bal is disgusting, which is a surprise to no one. So this dude, I have no idea what this thing is. I thought it was a person, and then I saw its feet. It's very big though, regardless. Cool looking. Kind of strong. Because I'm not using any skills, but that's my own fault. Wiggle wiggle. But I wonder if why the vampires in Skyrim are so tortured and so heavily associated with like cults and everything, like debauchery, stuff like that, is because of the because of the original mythology surrounding vampires in the series. I don't know, or if it's just like, oh, vampire bad type thing. Interesting. I also wonder if Sibyl Stentor exists at this point, or when she is born. Like, at what point does she join the court of Solitude? Because, well, we haven't really been to the court, and I don't remember if you can actually see the court, because we just went and looked for the kitchen. But I don't know if, like, the whole court is there, or if the castle's just empty, or what have you. But I think it would be very interesting to have more background on when these figures came into being, because we have various times throughout history with all of the different games, and it would be very interesting to see what political climates and such they came into power or came into existence during. Do we just go into the courtyard? Okay. Into the Greymoor Keep inner courtyard we go. It's so fancy! It's interesting. This is not the... It's stuck. This is not the first castle we've seen in Blackreach, because there's that big mansion castle. It really makes me wonder, like... if we're gonna say that these got overrun by Falmer later on in history. But we see Falmer living in very primitive ways out of like tents and such. So I don't know if that's just due to their lifestyle and the way that being underground either brings into a more primitive state. I can speak. Whatever we're going with is reasoning, but it's very interesting. I also wonder how the heavy greaves, let's take those, and a glyph, why not? I wonder how the ESO team would approach Skyrim. Like, how would they approach this world that they've worked on, or all of the different worlds, like, not world, but like all of the different areas of Tamriel, that they've crafted over these past, what, 11 years? I want to say ESO came out in 2012? So it'd be really interesting to see how they would update the games. Like, if they had the opportunity to kind of meld the map of the ESO expansions and the vanilla games, what that would do. Or if someone, like, manually modded it, say. I think that would be really interesting. Because you can definitely tell that, like, as they were developing lore and thinking about ideas for compelling quests and different things that would be going on, that it fills in a lot of gaps or holes that weren't previously noticeable. Like, Blackreach seemed incredibly expansive in Skyrim, but this Blackreach is even more so. Like, there's always more grandeur to be added. I think that's really cool. That we can kind of see the growth in their creative process. Okay, Greymoor Keep Outer Courtyard. Okay. Skeevers. Always skeevers. Again, the Blood Knights. Oh, see their things have the words. Their health bars have the ornate things, which means that they are difficult to fight. So we're doing pretty good if they're, like, they're recognized by the game as being a more difficult enemy. 1220 might be better than what we have. Let's examine that. That is better. This does do shock damage. So we'll equip this one until it goes down to less damage, and then we'll put that one back on, and depending on how damaged our other gear is, we might use our little repair kit that we got. Will be nice, I think, to use those instead of paying a merchant, even though it isn't much. Because that has been doing, like, that's been most of the money that we've spent so far, is just repairing gear. Which isn't, like, a lot of money. I think it's like 200 maybe at each time. Ooh. Isn't bad, but saving money is always more. Oh. Staff? No. We don't need staff. Not bad. Helmet of Magicka. We do have a helmet on. 16, 13. Okay. Okay. That is a fair bit more of Magicka. We'll use that one.